Get myself on there. Okay. I don't even know how to really switch things up with this thing, y'all. Okay, y'all go see me in my natural. Hello world. It's your girl Mickey Alchemy, looking a little real life because I told you I was gonna give it to you raw, authentic. Um, Hopefully it's a good stream. I have another camera that I'll try next time, but we just going with the flow today. So if it's giving too many breaks, if it's giving too many freeze frames, we'll go back to off visual. Okay. But I started this show because I learned a lot of crazy, crazy things that's going on around me and my neighborhood and my environment. And just in life, when people go through things and people experience different traumas or people experience pains, even though like, or even good things, like you don't just have to tell bad things on here, but I mean it is a villain story, so it kind of is, mostly the bad stuff. But it's things that made you a villain. So like maybe you wasn't even really a villain, right? But you were the villain in somebody else's story, and so be it, right? Like I don't know, y'all. It's 2026. It's 2026. Okay, we're gonna have to be okay with not appeasing everyone. We're gonna have to be okay with, you know, ruffling some feathers here and there when it's necessary. And that's okay to not be palatable for everyone. Because if you are palatable for everyone, you probably are fake and you're probably unhappy because you're probably not being genuine or your authentic self. Because it takes a lot. It takes a lot to play a part all the time. And I have no interest. I have no interest in playing a part. Um, for real, except for the one I want to play on the shows that I create on my channel, right? Which is where we get Code.CTV. So, because I have your, well, I don't know if I got your attention or not. It's late night. If you don't want to watch this stream, you can always watch your show. You can always watch your shows and your videos and your artists on demand. So, on the Roku, if you're watching the channel, if you ain't trying to hear my mouth, please go to the on demand. It is available for you for that very reason. All right. So you don't got to miss out on the music, the podcast, the movies, the short films that we have so far, just because I'm on here talking to y'all. But this is my platform and I should use it. So I'm giving y'all the midnight hours of me, I'm saying, midnight to 3, maybe every day. I want to do it every day, but I'd be tired. So we'll see, maybe get some trade outs, get some other hosts coming in here to host this session as it gets going. But I do want us to utilize it. Okay, give me 1 second. And I want to talk to y'all a little bit about Code.CTV, baby. What we're doing, what we're building, who we are, why this is important. Okay. Let me go ahead and add this to the stage instead. Okay. So Code.CTV stands for Community Owned Character TV. This channel is put together out of a little bit of selfishness, I'm not going to lie, and love. Selfishness because I want what I want, right? I want a platform. I want a space to showcase artists, whether I like you or not. To be honest, this is not a personal thing. This is a creative thing. This is a Renaissance thing. This is our time to build on precept upon precept, those who came before us, and taking back the voices, our voices, who have been used against us time and time again on these massive levels when it comes to media. Okay, so I take this very seriously. Clearly, I put investment into it. I put my time into it, And I give my best, I give my best. I do what I can, and I say FUCK the rest, right? But I don't know. It's important for the community to know that it has a voice and that it matters. And Nashville right now, you look around and the city don't even look the same. And there's nothing wrong with progression. There's absolutely nothing wrong with growth and development and all those good things. The problem comes in when the people who are assets, pillars, staples of this community can afford to even run their business. That's been in business 20 plus years in this community, right? Where you got artists, amazing artists, and everybody is just traumatized. Everybody is traumatized from working with each other in the city because you got a lot of petty people in the city. And you got a lot of people who are, so caught up in self that they have no room to add to the collective anymore. They have, they feel like they're so much bigger than the program. Or they feel like I can't be a part of the collective until I am, my best by myself type thing, if that makes sense. Like people feel like they got to be completely on before they get a part of a collaborative measure. And I feel like I get it. I totally get it, which is why I made this platform, right? So everyone can still be a individual, right? You can be an individual artist. You can be an individual filmmaker. You can be an individual brand. You don't have to collaborate with anybody. Honestly, if you don't want to, you don't have to in real life. You don't. But this platform is set for you too, right? Because the collaborative feature is the fact that we're on one channel. The collaborative feature is the fact that we all have one location, one jump off space that we can come to and say, hey, this is Nashville. Hey, this is what's coming out of Nashville. Hey, this is the artist in Nashville. No longer doing underground. I mean, like it's only underground because we're not in the light. And now we have opportunities and things that are available to us now for us to not everything that got to be underground. Everything doesn't have to be hidden. Everything doesn't have to be, so damn hard. Like it shouldn't be so difficult to be successful. All right. You just got to have the right information. You got to have the right knowledge, right? You got to have the right connections, you have to have the right mindset overall. You just really have to have the right attitude. You have to have the correct attitude, right? Because attitude measures your altitude. All right. So they tell us themselves. But it's the truth. It's the truth. And if we don't start having a better attitude of gratitude for our community, the history of our community, the people who make up our community, no one is ever going to be great. For real. I mean, you got a few who can come out and really be like, we do have some pillars who've done their own thing. They expanded totally outside of Nashville, which is the goal, of course. I'm not saying that you can't be great and not go be in the masses, right? Because this channel is not just for Nashville. This channel is for artists and creatives and other states, cities, places, countries, even, like this is available for you to speak your truth. What is going on in your area? All right. What is the music expressing in today's times? Because music is the voice of the people. All of these arts, media, newspaper, film, photography, beats, production, plays, fashion, podcasts. Like we're in a digital renaissance. We are a part of something that has never really been done before. It hasn't been done before, not like this, not at this level of access, not at this level of availability. What used to cost so much just to get what used to cost so much just to get in the studio or to create or to make a video or to have a TV network or to have your own show or to have your own podcast or to have your own content creation place. I mean, it's like, it's not taking 40 acres and a mule to get it. You know, it's taking some ingenuity. It's taking a made up mind. Once you decided that this is what you want to do, it is available to you. It's available. You can do anything that you want to do. And I wanted a platform that could hold all of the shit that I want to do. I want to do music. You go on demand right now. You're going to see my music. Boom. When I feel like doing music. All right. I like podcasts. I like movies. I like films. I'm about to start film school. Okay. Well, now I have a platform to showcase my films right here and your films. All right. I love Black history and Black culture at its core. Okay. Well, I get to showcase that in the films, in the artistry, in the things that I'm able to put on this channel for my community, not just the local Nashville community, but community as a whole. The people, okay? The people, the artists, the parents, the students, the kids, the dancers, right? The chefs, okay? The creators, the engineers, right? The psychiatrist, the businessman, the financial expert, right? The person who has benefits and resources to give, but they don't have a platform for anyone to really hear what they got going on. It's like screaming in a sea of fucking, excuse my language, trumpets. Everybody has something to say. Everybody is so opinionated. Everybody is pulling you here and pulling you there. Well, now you can find them all here on Code.CTV. And that is the goal of this channel. The goal of the channel is to be a sounding board for the collective. Honestly, like, I'm giving it to you raw. Listen, this channel, I'm not always finna have latest Slade and 30-inch bust downs. You're gonna get this natural. You're gonna get this t-shirt. It's 1237 CST. Real life. No BBL. No, not saying nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying, like, you need to see authenticity. You need to see the culture authentically. You need to, those overseas wondering what's going on with Black America. We are right here. We're right here. Very intelligent, very poised, very educated, very knowledgeable, very aware, very present, very impactful. Because soon as we start making shit, soon as we make a decision on where we want to do shit and what's happening next, that is what is happening next. So the media has put so much energy, so much time, money, resources into shutting you down so that you don't have a voice. What you got going on in your local apartments, right? The apartments over here going crazy. I found out some shit today. I literally had to make a show for it so I can snitch on some shit my damn self, because it's ridiculous the level of BS people are having to deal with just for being in the culture or being in the community or just being of lower income. Damn, like, you can't even, just because you're going through it and you coming up, you gotta deal with black mold in your apartment? Oh, you gotta deal with living next to predators who are attacking women? You got to deal with homeless crackheads. Not saying every homeless is a crackhead, but in this case, a homeless crackhead coming in, probably allegedly taking lives. What the fuck is we doing? What are we doing? To the point where I got to come on here, throw out Nike t-shirt and make a whole show so that I can come and say, damn it, look at, we got to talk. We have to talk. We have to get back to communicating. We have to get back to telling the fucking story. That is literally Black culture. That's Black history. That is lineage. That is our legacy. Storytelling. That is our culture's legacy. That is what we do. We tell stories in music. We tell stories in our fashion. We tell stories in the pattern on a cornrow. We tell stories in our walk. We tell stories with our dance. We tell stories with our lyrics, with our poetry, with our hair. We tell stories with our aesthetic. We tell stories with our style. We are a walking story. Black culture is a walking testimony. And you don't have to like it, but you do. You do. The world loves Black culture, hates Black people. Not for real. I really just, and it's crazy. And it's know what? Half the time, it's not even your fault. It's because at a broader level, there is a media outlet, there's media space that is decided they want to tell you about Black people. So, the people are telling stories about, they're going through immigration, right? And they're going through their basically rundown on what to expect here in America, right? What to expect in America, and especially to look out for people who look like me, people who look like you, most likely, you feel me? But they're saying about people who look like us, like Americans, and be afraid, and we're this, and we're that, and we're those things, and everything's so negative. And some of the things we are, but that's not all we are, right? And then we think about, how do we even get here? How do we get here? How do we get to this point of feeling like our best bet is to just be quiet? And it doesn't mean that I necessarily have to fight. I'm not saying we have to go into the streets. I think that we're past that. I think we had enough street warfare. I do believe that. I feel like we have had enough of, lives lost. We've had enough of our brothers and our sisters and our cousins being caught up in this mind fuck of having to, live a type of lifestyle to get out, but in the reality, still forced to live a certain type of lifestyle because can't bring a knife to a gunfight, right? You don't want to be in it, but they keep pulling you back. So you make a decision. What is it to be a leader of your community? What is it to be a Black man in America? What is it to be a Black woman in America? What is it to just be a human being in America at this point? It's crazy. We had such a bigger battle outside of race. It's literally down to character. It's down to just, where do you stand in all of this? Where do you stand in all of this? Where do you stand in all of this? Right? But to know where you stand, I guess to even get to that point, if you ain't already doing your research, you got to first seek the kingdom of God. Definitely. I'm going to say it every day, all day on this channel in 8 countries and in my bedroom, outside, at the gas. I'm going to always say it. The Most High is the only way. Okay, period. But then it's like, okay, we live in a real world. You got to be authentic. You have to be real. So this is what this place is for. This is what this opportunity is for. This particular 12 to 3 a.m. hour, this 12 to 3, this is for those who can't sleep. This is for those who got so much on their mind and on their chest that they don't necessarily want to, they're not looking for a fix. They're just looking for an ear, You're just looking for a space to lay it bare, right? To confess from your tongue the sins of your heart. You know what I'm saying? What the shit that you done or didn't do. What is holding you back? What is holding you bare? What is on your chest that you feel like you can't just readily express, or it's gonna start some shit? I feel like we need a space to be honest, because we live in a world where I feel like too many people again are playing a role. We've gotten so tired of fighting that we've decided that we're just gonna mind our business. And you can. I think it's great. I think it's great to mind your business. The thing is, your business at a certain point becomes my business. If we all live in one apartment complex or one apartment space, right? And as a guy, it's a damn predator, murderer, killer, scammer, just going rapid and doing their own thing because we just minding our own business. How long you think you gonna get to mind your business before the business of the community becomes the business when the thieves is knocking on your door, or when the predators is trying to fuck with you or your girl or your family, right? What happens when the issue is not down the street and around the corner, or 2-3 doors down, or upstairs, and or next year, or the other country? At what point do people get active in this reality of life? I know we want to take a seat. I know we getting tired. Okay, cool. I'm not saying we got to go be in the streets. I'm not saying that, but I am saying we have access. We have availability to engage. We have the availability to also come BS media that we're constantly dealing with. You got people lying to you every day on these main channels. You got people, main celebrities, playing a part of a community and culture that they honestly are so far away from, they don't even know anything about. We be listening to a lot of artists who will literally throw your soul into a burning flame of fire simply because they needed to pay a bill. I'm sorry. It's so current. Let me hold on. Let me. Oh man, so we live on Facebook, we live on StreamYard, we live on Twitch under Mickey_Alchemy. What else we live? We live on YouTube at Kodai.CTV. Well, no, we're not live on YouTube. I don't have 50 followers, but we live on the Roku channel, on StreamYard and Twitch and Facebook Live. All right, y'all, sorry. But yeah, and I'm just like, it's making no sense, man. It's making no sense. It's making no sense because shit getting real and the weight is heavy. You know, here we are in the new year, you know, January 1st. I'm hearing about framing for murders. I'm hearing about rape and assault. Excuse my language. You know, I'm gonna be honest, this is adult. It's midnight. You can be asleep. Rape and assault. We talking about predatory housing authorities. We talking about potential, you know, people dying or getting close to dying and sick from black mold. We're talking about robbing. We're talking about lack of safety. We're talking about lack of security. We're talking about and this is community shit. This is not government shit. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's really not. It's really not. I don't know. I'm trying to be cool, but it's really not the government. I mean, it is. It's in a bigger level, yeah. In context, yeah, we want the government to make all these rules and regulate and all this shit. But we are a people, a self-regulated people. You know right from wrong. You know that at a certain point, you can't just be a passive motherfucker. You can't just keep letting shit happen and not saying shit. You can't keep keeping your mouth shut. If you see somebody attacking somebody, at minimum, say something. We have been conditioned that our voice is a problem. We have been conditioned that the loudness and the boldness that we carry by nature is an issue because we are too afraid to be the damn villain. Well, we are. It's okay that we walk with some swag. It's okay that we talk with a little attitude. It's okay that we have a swag and a sway about ourselves. It is okay that we have a distinct fashion. It is okay that we have a way with wordplay when it comes to our expressions and our feelings. It is okay that we want to tell our truth, even if it makes the collective or the elites or society as a whole uncomfortable, because damn it, we done spent our lifetime being uncomfortable just being. uncomfortable to walk outside, uncomfortable to walk in the hair store that promotes to black people, that engages and micromanages the same black people they're making their $1 billion from. When we go into the gas station and we don't own, paying triple price for something that we know should be less because it's convenient, right? Because they can do it, but we don't. And I'm having a problem with the fact that outside of all that other shit, at minimum, we can't even do the basic of speaking up when we see some effery going on in the community. We quick to pick up a phone, but what are we actually doing? Like, this here is so we can have the conversation. Because honestly, I don't know the final answer. I don't know what we supposed to do. I don't. I know we're supposed to pray. I know damn sure we got to do that. But outside of that, I got this. I got a TV network for you to express yourself unapologetically, because you deserve that. As much as you go through on a daily basis of just in the being in this culture where everybody, even the ones who look like you, who came from where you from, who made it to a space where their income is well, and that fight is not they fight no more. And I got out, and I'm so blessed that you got out, and I'm so appreciative of your growth and development and the showcase it does for others to know that them too can do it. But there's a baseline of where you are. I'm not saying you got to give your life for the community. I ain't saying that, but I am saying this. You can't get tired. You cannot get weary in well doing, because it still got to get done. It's still the job of the people to look out for the people. If you see some, say something. We can't keep letting our community and our brothers and our sisters on our own community get away with bullshit simply because that she black. Fuck that. If that man, if she tripping, she tripping. If she scamming, she scamming. If she killing, she killing. If she murdering, she murdering. If she set niggas up, she set niggas up. That gotta go. If you're not responsible of your own community, then you wonder why everybody else want to police the community. Because we don't have a voice anymore. Because we decided we ain't have time to deal with Shanae drama. We ain't have time to deal with Uncle Bud issue. We know that nigga been drunk for 15 years. But ain't nobody, man, we don't want to deal with him arguing. Then you, do you get what I'm saying? We talk about our community, all black business, all this and that. We complain all day. All day it's a complaint from the community. What black people ain't doing, what's being said on the podcast, what's not being said on the podcast, what's being in the music, what's not being in the music. This is too bad. This is too good. This is too ghetto, right? Fuck it. Excuse my language, but unexcuse my language, because I got TVMA, because this is my channel network, so I can say this shit unapologetically. I'm getting tired. I'm getting sick and tired of the broken promises. America was never the fucking dream. We never had a dream here. We are the damn dream here. We create the dream. Goddamn it, dream team. We the goddamn dream team. Black culture, Black America, us, not them. And it's not a us against them, but it is a collective us. And if we don't get not proud in ego, but proud in the sense of accountability, how are we going to be talking around, I'm black and I'm proud, black is this, black is that, but you don't hold your sister accountable? And I'm not talking about in judgment, but sometimes it is conviction and correction is required. It is required. We cannot keep letting shit slide, bro. It's 2026, ain't shit slide. This is not a goddamn slip and slide. Okay, this is not a water park. Ain't shit slippery over here. No more. We can very straight to the point. If you feel away, stand on it, right? If you need an expression, we got outlets for that. But there's no more excuse for living in a BS lifestyle. There's no more excuse for allowing predatory niggas to keep walking around being predatory. There's no excuse we keep allowing scamming ass Nana, because Nana about to go to jail. I'm sorry, got to go. You out of line. And if we don't clean it up for our kids, who gonna do it? We waiting on Trump to do it? You waiting on Trump to do it? We waiting on Trump to do it? Who the fuck? We waiting on the Democrats to do it? We waiting on Kamala to do it? Who the fuck gonna do it? You got to do it. Everybody, you are your brother's keeper. You are your sister's keeper. You have to be honest. And then if you don't know, then shut up. right? If you don't know, then shut up. I get it. If you don't know what to say, don't say shit at all. I get it. I get it. And I'm totally okay with that. But for the main ones who's out here who got everything to say about the community, or for those who got out who feel like who are plotting on the community, because a lot of those who made it out of the community did it on the backs of the same community you don't even want to come back and see. And if we're being real, when you're operating in your calling, you're not doing this for them and you're not doing this for you. You're doing this for the Most High. It's not about the accolades. What did Drake say? Ain't no awards for that. Hey, if I did this shit, we say, I ain't doing this shit for trophies. I just do this because I'm supposed to. There's no reward for real that we see in this world of being honest. Of being it is, but it don't feel like it. Because sometimes it costs you. Sometimes it costs you that dollar. Sometimes it costs you that deal. Sometimes it costs you that damn relationship. To be honest. Because the thing is, the world done got us confused. Like we here to feel good all the damn time. We're not. We're not. And I'm going to be real. And you can say whatever, but this is my channel, so I'm going to say whatever. I mean, I get the whole like grand rising thing. I get it, but I hate it. I hate it. Because nigga, we dead and I get it. We rising every day. I get that. But we are in the morning. It's a good morning because we are in this world, but not of it. We are waiting to go home. We just trying to get the fuck up out of here and here well done at the end. This is not our final stay. This is not where we making our beds at. This is where we getting the fuck from. This is where we cleaning up. We here to clean shit up. And then we be out here partaking and parlaying like we ain't got a care in this world. Like we don't have a cost in this race. We do. We actually have the biggest cost in this race. And then people are still, this is your time. The wealth transfer is happening right now. It's right now. If you are still holding on in 2026 to all the things of what it was to be black, I promise you, you can only use it to fuel you. You cannot use it as an excuse. You can only use it to make you another reason why you go harder every day. It cannot be a reason of why you don't show up every day. It cannot be a reason of why we parlay, why we bullshit ourselves out of the promise that God has for us. Because he has for us. The first will be last and the last shall be first. No more is it going to be a shame to be proud to be a Black American. There's nothing wrong with it. And you don't have to feel bad about being proud about it. But if you're going to be proud about it, you cannot just be proud about the access. You have to be proud. You have to carry the character of Christ. You have to carry that because that's what comes with the favor. You are a walking embodiment and visual of the Most High himself. And then you out here with no character. You out here just willing and dealing with anything. You out here just allowing anything to go. You let anything slide. It's shameful. And I'm not even on shame, but that shit is shameful. It's shameful. So many women and so many men are out here, my brothers and sisters, walking around dead ass. We feeling alone. We feeling forgotten. We feeling undercovered, especially in Nashville. They putting all this money and building into the city that they act like we ain't even in. People on TikTok every day coming to Nashville talking about where Black Nashville at. Because we not on Broadway. Because what happened? That shit got blown up. Look, y'all. If you can tell, I feel some type of way, bro. I feel a lot of way. I feel so much, honestly. This is only a piece of it, but this is why I'm not the only one that feels this, and I'm not the only one that feels a way. There's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of ways. So this is why I'm saying, hey man, tell me your shit. Now let me go ahead and put the call number on there. So if you want to call in, we're gonna do it like that until I figure out how to set this up as a webinar. Let me find my corporate number. All right, let me put this number on here. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna put it at the bottom. Okay, let me put this ticker on. And the phone number is, let me see. The call-in line. You know, I gotta check. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. 615. Yeah, no, I don't know about her yet. So. Okay, this is the call-in line. This is the number. All right. So if y'all want to call and talk, you got something you want to say, something that you're feeling, call the line up. We'll get you on the line. You feel me? Speak your truth. State your piece. You know, you deserve it. You deserve it. A safe space. You deserve a safe space. Okay. You deserve it. Like I said, I'm gonna do this every day. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do it. Not saying try. I ain't gonna say try. Say that's what say try. If you're gonna do it, just do it. So we're gonna do this every day. I pray y'all show up. You feel me? And I pray that we get honest and real. The more it grows, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be more of a collaborative thing. I'll be able to figure out a little bit more of these functions, you know. Give your girl a little grace. I'm just not getting started in this. Yeah. So yes, y'all, like I said, this is what I'm here for, man. This is why I created this channel. This is why I'm doing this, because I genuinely care. I really care. And because like people are suffering. Like it is really bad, yo. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. and I'm sad because I would love to say it's not this bad, but it actually is. Like it's bad. It's bad. Our people are being treated like a rat science project. Like, how far can we push them? What can we make them go through? And not just our people, I'm talking about in general. Like, people are being put in horrible situations. And I know it's not just here. I know there's big things happening all over the world. Like, it's insane. Like, prayers for Sudan, prayers for everywhere. Like, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And I'm not talking governmental shit. I mean, I get that, but I'm just talking about at the base level, bro. You got people, you got women, you got grandmothers, you got kids, you got babies, you got elderly, you got somebody's mama, somebody's daddy, and you got people. And I know we may not be able to save the world. I don't think the world is going to be saved. It's not. It's not. This world is not going to be saved, yo. But souls can be saved. You know, people can get out of their bondage. People can find peace in these days. But it's not going to come. It's not going to come from the world. It's not going to come from you playing small. Where things are going, the passions of life is going to be pure soul based. Like, your heart gonna have to be in it, because everybody's getting tired. Like, it's not enough. All the dreams are gone. Oh my goodness. And I'm not saying you can't dream. I'm just saying, like, the American dream is gone. It never existed. But what is it? The mirage of the American dream is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of Eden. Ignorance is no longer your bliss. Being too naive can literally cost you your life. Being too passive, trying to be too kind and nice. I'm not saying not be respectful. I'm not saying you're going out here looking for things. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that these times are not those times. You have to be on a guard. You have to keep your head on a swivel. You have to. And I'm not saying that you have to know all, be all, but you better be tapped into something that is all. You ain't got to do nothing. I mean, I'm just being real with you. If you don't got the Most High, you lost this game already. If you are not tapped in with the Most High, anything that's coming forth in these new seasons, these new times, you're gonna suffer. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very, 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 very difficult when you don't know where to lay your burdens. It's gonna be very, very, very difficult to live this life if you are still holding on to the initial setup of America. If you are conditioned to think that how it's operating, the way it moves will ever be the same, I'm telling you, it is not. It will not be the same. It's not the same. I'm not saying be in fear, but you at least need to be active. You have to actively be a participant in the change that you want to see. There is no waiting for somebody else to do it. You got to do it. You have to do it. If you see something that needs to be picked up, talk to myself too, we got to do it. We got to be humble, man. We're not even humble. We got to have humility. We have to have humility. Fuck being humble. We been humble. We humble. Okay? Humble in the sense of humble before the Lord. Not before men. Not before these demons out here. Not before these principalities. I'm not humble before no principality. I'm not humble before no demon. I'm not humble before no spiritual attacks. I'm not humble before no enemy. I'm not humble. I'm only humble before the Most High. That's the only person I got to be humble to. My spirit isn't aligned with that. That's the only person I take orders from. That's the only God I take orders from. Period. So it don't matter mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, brother, lover. If they trying to pull me something from the Most High, that's a decision I'm making. But the baseline is always the same. It doesn't change. That's what I keep telling people. Everybody out here living like it's such a gray area. It's not that gray. It's really not even that hard. We got so much information. Man, we went and got so much knowledge. We went and got so much shit. We done confused ourselves and overwhelmed ourselves into thinking that we are in control of any of this. We're not in control of any of it, but we are participants of it. So that is why it is not all for you. It's not all about you, but it is for you. Your voice is for you, but it's not all about you. You speaking your truth is for you because the truth can set you free, but that doesn't mean you're the only one who's going to be set free by it. You deserve to be honest. If you're making music, be honest. If you're not out here really shooting shit up, stop talking about it. It's not real. Be real. If you've been in college, speak about your story. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, tell the story, but be real. Tell real stories. We have enough placating out here. We have enough propaganda on our demise out here. Every day we are fighting a systematic battle spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, systematically, like from how you drive, from how you go into the store, from how you look from others, from how you talk. Everything has been dictated and cringed and pressed into us to be obedient because we are afraid to be the bad guy. Somebody got to do it. I'm just saying. I ain't saying you got to cause war in the streets. I'm saying you can start changing people's hearts. You can change the heart of man just by opening your mouth. Be honest. It doesn't have to be clean. It just needs to be real. Be real. If you're going to be telling stories, tell the truth. Tell it honest. Get the healing from it. Don't just be out here telling lies, benefiting curses. Just Telling lies, benefiting curses. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Tell the truth, come out of bondage. You need a place, here's a space. You need an outlet, I got a channel. You need an ear, I got a number. I got a number. That's all I got. I'm not a warrior woman. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting. This man literally cracked my damn clavicle, bro. Like, clavicle. I keep saying it because this is so serious. This shit got cracked. I ended up getting a tattoo about it. I got eventually. Dot. Because one day, man, one day my father is coming. One day the father is coming. One day the father is coming. So I'm not going to spend my time riling up for a fight in that sense. The battle's already won. My favorite battle is the Battle of Jericho, won by sounds of trumpets. Confuse the enemy when you praise in advance. We know war is coming. We know thunder and lightning and floods on the rise. We know that an end is near to a thing. We don't know the fullness of it. We don't know the full impact of it. We don't know what happens next, but we do know what we have today, and that is an opportunity to tell your story while you still can. I just feel like if this was my last days, I want you to know the truth. The truth about me, the truth about my culture. I mean, why? If I'm at the end, I'm going out with a bang. If you're going to know the real name, you're going to know what it is. You're not going to keep... Think about the lives of Black America, period. It's the plight of Black in America. I'm talking, it's so deep. It's so systematic. It's so planned out. They wrote books about it. They take classes and courses about it. They meet up and discuss about it. They do sacrifices behind it. They'll put the whole world to shame to keep us from knowing our real name simply because we bring change. Catalyst of change. As soon as a Black man activates, as soon as a Black man decides he is more than a slave in the mind or this physicality or to these chains or to these jobs or whatever, and decides he wants to be a master of himself, the world is your oyster. Now that job is a playground. You there getting money. You there getting what you need out the bank. You there doing what you need to do. You there getting the skill set. It's no longer confined. This is a playground. This world could be your playground. If you let it, if you really understood that these rules, there are no rules. The real rule is be of honor to the Most High, be obedient, live in your calling. It's okay to shake shit up. Shit needs to be shook. Shake it. That's what we do best. We shake shit up. They do one thing, we make it a gourmet. They give us pig intestines, we make it a delicacy. They give us scraps, we making casseroles. The creativity is masterful. There's nothing like a Black woman. There's nothing like a Black man. And I'm not judging any other bodies. This is not that, but there is nothing wrong with being immersed in the authentic version of yourself. It's my real hell. It goes high. It don't swing low. I'm just crazy. Like, shout out to Rodney. Thank you. You're going to be on the recording. I'm putting this on the channel too. But yeah, it's like, it's just, I don't have nothing else to lose. I have nothing else to lose. I play safe. I play cool. I play small. I play, like servant. I'm a forever servant, but only to the Most High. I'm not. Once I realized I'm not doing this for y'all, for real, I'm doing this. Like I said, selfishly. In the beginning, I said it. I'm doing this selfishly. I'm doing this because I want a space to do exactly what I'm doing right now on a massive level. I wanted you to hear it. I wanted you to see it. And not just for me, but this is a platform not only utilized by me. This is for those who got a story to tell, who need to tell it. Because we deserve to tell our story. We deserve an unaltered, uncorrupt version of the Black community so we can actually assess the community. If we don't know what's happening in our community, we can't actively assess our community. We only getting what's happening in our culture from BET or MTV or these sold out celebrity bots, you know what I'm saying, who doing it for the money, who don't care nothing about you, right? I mean, everybody's not supposed to be an influencer. Everybody's not supposed to be, but here we are. Everybody got a podcast. Everybody got something to say. Cool. But now the people who actually got something to say, you should probably start saying something. Like that's just, and I'm talking to myself. Like so many times I be putting it to the side, like, nah, I ain't gonna do this. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Man, they ain't trying to hear me. Like, it's no point. Man, I ain't trying to shake them up. Shake them up. Who cares? I don't care if it's 1 in the chat or 10. The goal is you never know who is going to impact. Even if it's just one. Even if just one can change a nation. One can change an army. One can change the king of a heart of a king who can change a nation of 1 million. I'm just saying, why not you? Why not me? But we can't be shit. We not shit if we not honest. We just out here playing this damn role for a world that no longer exists. That shit is dead and gone. The conventional way of living, dead and gone. The shit that we used to do growing up, you're going to have to create that yourself. If we're not creating the lives that we feel are valuable, we won't have a valuable life to live. Waiting on who? If we don't learn the tricks of the game, now you're never going to learn it. If you don't learn how to use your insurance, you're never going to use it. You're never going to get the benefits. If you don't understand property, you're never going to be a true homeowner. You just get caught up in all these fake gimmicks and gifts from the higher ups who say, okay, I just watched a documentary. Half the people who was getting approved for housing was never qualified for housing. So yes, it was great. We had a house. It was amazing that we were able to have that. But in long term, how many people losing their houses? How many people are in debt and can't even think about not going on work or not being caught up or getting took for everything that they got for a piece of a prize that was never theirs. Just like they got Diddy. Diddy did that shit to everybody. Who really got paid? Who really got up? Half the motherfuckers only got a promise of a piece of a bigger pie that they was never going to see, but deserved a whole chunk of. That's what America is doing to us. It's the system creating the system, creating a system. It is a replica of the bigger shit that's already going on at a bigger level. All of this is a play. All of this is a showcase of what the fuck is happening. But we're not getting it because we're still caught up in trying to make yesterday today. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Today's price gonna cost you a lot to be a fake ass motherfucker in this world at this time. I'm just being honest. It's not gonna serve you at all. It's not gonna serve you at all. If you are not real, people not caring no more about the extras. People want reality TV. People want real life, real resources, real honorable leaders. Like if we don't create it, we're never going to have it. They had a time of BS. Now we have to be those leaders. It's a millennial shit. It's our time to do our shit. Okay, no cap. I'm talking serious. I done talked to my own granny. What's going on with Christmas 2025? What you mean we ain't doing Christmas? I'm not even big on I love the Christmas holiday, but not about the Santa shit and all that. But like, I like the family coming together. And as the matriarch of the family, it's your duty to make sure that, at minimum, even if it comes, you can't be sleep. You can't be sleep on the job. You gotta keep the fight. You gotta keep the fight because that's your role. for culture. Forget just the Christmas as a culture of Black history, the matriarch and the patriarch of that family. What is your role? You keeping the family together, big mama, right? Now we millennials is big mamas and big papas. We the granddaddies at goddamn 30. Like, even if we ain't got grandkids, we done lived through so much shit. Bro, half of America's history has been written in our lifetime. Our lifetime. The wars, the shifts and elevation from electronics, digital, communications. We are in this era. It's a reason we got the name millennial. We're called to do a set thing. There's a reason. We think about all these gate programs and all this shit. Like, it's not by accident. It's not by coincidence that you're here right now. So we have to become activated. We have to start getting free. And it starts from just being open, to open our mouths, to move our bodies, to write that poem, to get back into the arts. Millennials are good at tapping in, being bosses. We was literally going to the club in business attire. Half the club scene was wedge heels and blazers. And damn near church dress. You can literally wear the same outfit the next day to church. Just change your earrings and maybe the heel. Am I lying? I'm not lying. It's our time to be great. And the only way we're going to be great is to master this game that's being played with us. So yes, we can go. I'm not saying everybody quit their job. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this is a play. Everything is now your resource. This job is a tool. This is a game. Just like you go in a game and sometimes you got to mine some shit. You got to feel some shit. But it's only to get to the higher level of the ultimate goal of freedom. You see how much they're trying to take away our voice, what we can say, what we can't say, what we can read, what we can't read. They slowly will take. They want to take you away. They want to take you away. They want to take you away. They want to shun you. They want to make you look like you never existed. But the thing is, their time is past. This is not a war. This is a proclamation. This is not a battle. This is a walk into victory. It's already done. It's already been stated. But if you keep living in the who we was in the past and the detriment, man, we don't need to appease nobody but God. Nobody but God. We're not looking no more for that good boy, good girl, pat on the shoulder. We're not looking for that. We don't care for that. It does nothing in these times. If you don't sit on your throne, it's going to be empty. Can't nobody take the job for you. King, you got to stand up. Queen, you got to get your shit on. Like, we have to do the work. We have to live a pristine life, not just in our day-to-day, you know what I'm saying, but in our spirit. In our spirit, no matter what you're going through, no matter where you at, the commitment to betterment of self and community has to be a baseline. We cannot let shit slide. For ourselves, we got to hold ourselves accountable. For our brother, we got to hold him accountable. Our sister, you got to hold him accountable. Your neighbor, predatory neighbor, we got to put a petition in place. The nigga got to go. If you don't protect the community, you won't have one. Everybody cannot come to the cookout. There's no more cookout. It's actually a closed event space. We outside and inside. We like Link. You know, you got to pay the parking and everything to get in. Okay, you got to pay too much. Pay the hill, pay this, pay that, and it don't even get what you need for real. Like, don't even want to come to the cookout. We don't invite nobody else to the cookout. You're not doing that. It's not about the other shit. But I'm saying is, first, you gotta take care of your. And I'm not saying this by color. I'm saying this by character. Everybody can't come in. Just because that Negro look like you don't mean he needs to be in your crib. Just because you known him since elementary school don't mean he's good for your elevation. You need to check. Everybody, don't let nobody go. I don't let shit slide. No, everybody gotta go through what is it? A review. All right, a review every 6 months. every 3 months, 6 months to a year potentially. We need to do a review. I need to see if you the same nigga you was 6 months ago, because shit changed. Only thing consistent in the world has changed. You used to watch what? Life Jennings? Didn't he say that? Anyway, songs like this. He's like, I'm going to hell anyway. Got 26 years, 17 days. Been to 5 different prisons. Some got 2 babies on the way. And they say, what's the point of something? What's the point of praying? Seems like I'm going to hell anyway. And that's what they like to make you feel. What's the point? What's the point of doing better when we already doing? What's the point of still fighting when the fight is already over? What's the point when we keep dying and keep crying? What's the point of talking when they're not listening? Quit talking to them. You need to change the audience. I know what audience I'm speaking to. I know what my target, I know who's watching, but I also know who I'm speaking to. I know who's not tapping in, who needs to. Not because of me. I'm not getting paid for these subscriptions. I'm getting paid for these subscriptions. I don't get paid for no subscriptions. I get paid from the work I put in, building ads, making business, doing sales. Real shit, real work. This right here is my swag. A place to be honest, a place to be unfiltered, a place to be undoctrinated, a place to be redeemed, because you can be honest. You can't be redeemed when you out here living a lie. And there's not too many platforms or too many places where you can say what you really need to say and not feel like 1,000 people gonna call you crazy or ashamed. But even if so, you have to be okay with that anyway. A lot of stuff I'm saying right now, it's not gonna be okay with a lot of people. A lot of stuff that I'm gonna say in the future, it's not gonna be well for a lot of people. And I'm okay with that, because I'm not here to appease. We're here to witness. We're here to prophesy, witness, to use our gifts. We're here to be a vessel of God's glory. We're not here to be subjects to bullshit. We're here to be masters of this plane. So master your plane. Master your day-to-day. Master your A to B, B to C, C to D. Master that. Master how we showing up every day for ourselves and for our kids, and making shifts when necessary. Master not letting shame guilt you into a place where you can't come out of because you feel like you truly don't deserve the blessings that God has for you. Master the fact that we are no longer asking for validation or approval from a people who will never validate or approve us. No more doing any of these things that's putting us in hindrance or that's keeping us from living in our true call, because we're trying to keep nice. I'm not saying be evil. I'm saying be real. It's okay to rub. It's okay to rub somebody the wrong way, especially if they in the wrong. We can't keep putting all the ingredients in the food we cooking. I mean, you don't use old meat. You don't use spoiled vegetables. Or do you? I don't know. You may not know how to cook. I don't know. You might. Yeah, you don't need to eat at your house because you cooking with some bullshit. You fucking people's stomachs up. We can't go to the potluck. No. Everybody not qualified. Many are called, few are chosen. So I'm just saying, like, do whatever it is for you. If that means being the best doctor that you can be, then be the best doctor and healer that you can be. But understand when they ask you to take them oaths, what God you're serving. When they asking you to go be an artist and an engineer and to put your stamp on some shit that you know is going to put millions to displaced or make millions of people sick to save $1, I say, what God are you serving? I don't understand. Y'all was shit in the same place you sent your mama to eat. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And we say we just got a deal. We actually don't. You actually can make changes. You actually created America how many times over? How many times on the backs of our ancestors? On the backs of unpaid out Social Security? On the backs of Medicare being shit? Oh, come on, that's not even just a race thing. It's deeper than that. But I am saying that a race thing, for our culture, we do need to remember who we are. Simba, How long are we gonna let these people be on our necks? How long are we not gonna be like old school circle of neighborhood? How long are we gonna, not tell somebody when their kids showing out and we hold them accountable? How long are we gonna keep making people famous who don't do nothing but make us look bad on a daily basis? Not to be real. The thing is, they're not even doing it because they in their authentic self. A lot of them doing it because they're getting paid to do it. The shit that you getting is not even real. Half these stories are not even real. They're perpetrating a lie. They're perpetual bullshitters. Mirage masters of illusion. It's like Pharisees against the true people of Israel, against the acts of God. You got real stars with real energy or real influence being bought out into a system that seems way bigger than it really is. And then people are so afraid to speak the truth because you speak the truth and you end up dead. And people are like, oh, we can't speak. No, this is when everybody stand up together. Yes, some may fall, but you're going to fall anyway. We live to die anyway. You were never meant to be here long. So if I had to go, I'd much rather go knowing I fought for a better space for my sons and my children and the people I care about, that I'm working so hard to pay the bills for, to raise up my kids to go what? To go what? Breathing gaseous air? To grow up and feed them to go die? The fuck is we feed? What is we doing it for? I'm doing it for the family. I gotta take care of me. I can't worry. I gotta worry about me. I gotta do it for me. Well, you doing it for you, nigga? What you doing it for? Man, oh, I gotta go do this. I gotta go do this. I gotta take care of this first before I get this, and then I'll get her. But you don't even know your blessing is laying. Your blessing is literally like shining bright in your wife. You don't even know because you're too busy trying to do it solo still. We're in a new world. It's a new game. You got to have a new mindset. You got to do shit different. You cannot keep doing shit the same. We can't keep doing shit the same. Nashville. I don't give a fuck if you know me or not. We can't keep doing shit the same. Period. I had a conversation with respect to my mom. She's like, well, how can you say it's a real nigga birthday, but then also say that you had a dream you woke up speaking in tongues? Because it was a real nigga birthday, and then I did have a dream waking up speaking in tongues. It's the reality of the situation. I'm still growing and changing. I'm not saying my vocabulary will not grow and change with me, but today, January 2nd, 2026, age 33, it was a real nigga birthday, December 16th. And I woke up speaking in tongues. Today, I'm telling you just like it is. No filter because I'm tired. You should be tired. I can't get you the truth because I'm over here trying to chop it up, chopping and screw it to appease you. God damn it, you may not be appeased. Maybe if the truth makes you uneasy, maybe there's some changes that you need to do. And then you have an accurate diagnosis of what is going on because you had a true reflection of the bullshit that you was on. Not somebody constantly in your ear being your yes man, hype man, yay man. You don't need a hype man. You don't need a yes man. You don't need a traitor. You don't need somebody who's constantly tearing you down. No, but you do need a real person on your team. Dudes, when you get in your girl, you looking for a wife, stop trying to get the baddest thing walking, get the realest thing running with you. Someone who genuinely cares about your goals. The one who makes space for you to rest and be at peace while you be a sounding board while she grows and develops without you trying to change her or shift her or heal her. You're not the healer, but you can be a space that induces healing. I'm not the savior, but I can create a temple where people can get saved. You are the creator. You are the establisher of your household. So black men, establish your household. Establish your household. Establish the nature of you, so then you can correct the nature of a woman, the right woman for you when you meet her. So then you hold the standard of the house, the standard of the correction, and not falling, to and fro from a woman's real emotions. And I'm not saying deal with disrespect or be getting hit on and things like that. I'm saying as a woman, we take care of ourselves too. We have to be in alignment with the Most High God so that we can be able to receive. And it's a balance because we've been fighting our whole lives. But damn, if we keep thinking everything is solo, it's a no-go. Man was not built to be alone. Period. And sisterhood and brotherhood and friendshiphood and communityhood and familyhood and relationships, whatever. This is a thing that we do. We are built as a group. We are members of a body of Christ. We are the church, and we have been missing. Do not forsake the assembly. The facility is the body of Christ. The body of Christ is not just in one building. The body is those suffering every day out here that we act like we don't see because we're too busy going through it ourselves. And I'm not saying you got to give your last dollar every time. I'm not saying you have to sacrifice your whole life. I'm not saying put everything on the line. I'm saying, if nothing else, actively be the difference in your own day-to-day. If nothing else, stop acting like you better than you really are. Yes, you've made some changes. No, you're not perfect. Yes, you got some things you need to work on. I'm talking to myself too. Period. Do that work. Be honest. You cannot heal from a lie place. If I go to the doctor and they ask me what's wrong and I say, I feel fine. Do you think I'm going to get a proper diagnosis? And honestly, these days, you might not get a diagnosis anyway. But damn, you ain't even going to get a shot if you don't go. If you don't mention it. Oh, I don't want to tell that because that's embarrassing. Girl, y'all will put hell before your safety, man. For what? That's how conditioned we've been to be small. We won't speak up for ourselves, but we'll fight our brother if they step on our shoes. We'll speak up on some bullshit. We'll speak up on some disrespect, but we won't speak up on how we disrespect ourselves on a daily basis. We won't speak up on how our family be allowing predators to just be cultivating and curating and just got a family full of enablers because everybody's so scared of what Uncle Ronnie don't do. Uncle Ronnie may need to be in jail. You're not a traitor if you turn that nigga in. He wrong. Spare the rod, spoil the child. He don't get no outs because he your Uncle Rod. No, come on now. It is no more outs. You can't keep sacrificing your children. We can't keep putting them in bad situations for a nigga or for a pig. We can't do it. You can't do it. You cannot do it. You can't. It can't. You can't. You can't. You can't be naive no more. We can't be silly no more. Our children are on the line. Our lives are on the line. Our community is on the line. Our food is on the line. Everything is on the line. Not because we can't have it. Not because just because the government is full of weird, crazy, malicious, devil-worshiping, scheming, scamming energies. No, because even in the midst of whatever the devil got going on, the Most High can always make it for your good. At base level, we got base skills. So it's time to get in our skill set. This is not the time to get tired. This is the time to get active, but not for the world's sake, but for our sake. Do it for your family. Do it for our family. Purchase the land. Get the insurance, build the legacy, build the opportunity, keep hope alive, because once you lose hope, there's nothing else. We are living in a dead world. We are living in a living organism that's made to die. We are born into a vessel made to die. Everything here is on a timer. You don't have forever. We don't have forever in a day. It doesn't matter. What you do today matters more probably tomorrow than you even know. Yes, we impact today. Yes, we appreciate the present. We live in the present so we can fully gravitate and make the most of what we're doing in today because of how much it impacts tomorrow. Not because YOLO or because you only live once. You may live again through your generation, because from the creation comes he, him, and he, she. Not him mixed. But from the creation comes our reflection. So it is him. When you see my sons, you see me. When they people see your family, they should see you. They should see you all over your family. They should see the love, support, the patience, the care, or they're gonna see the demise, destruction, and BS that you're putting in. But it's on you. There is no outs. There's no easy way. There is no savior. Ain't no man coming to save you. Ain't no woman coming to save you. Everything that the Lord gifted you, you already have. The book is already written, and the thing is going to play out itself. When the Lord returns, the Lord returns. When Christ conscience hits, it's going to hit. When the trumpets sound, the trumpets will sound. And that is on that day, and there will be absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Absolutely nothing you can do to shift it. Everything is going to happen the way it's been played out to be. So I'm not going to keep battling a war that's already won. I've chosen my side. I'm standing on 10 toes. I invite others to participate, and I make it available for you to grow within your process to get there. The Lord didn't ask us to be perfect. He asked us to be real. Stop hiding. Stop throwing stone and hiding your hand. Keep your hand out. Get your hand popped so you know to quit throwing the damn stone, because it's not just infecting others, it's also impacting you. Because every time you out here throwing a false curse, every time you out here throwing a lie, every time you out here cursing somebody's name, every time you out here speaking on people you don't have no business speaking on, every time you doing that, you throwing that rock in your own house. Let he who's without sin cast the first stone. Why? Because your shit gonna shatter. Period. So we can't be out here living like we better than we are. If you say you a real true believer in Christ and you say, okay, you a Christian, then you can't be out here acting like you ain't doing shit you ain't doing. Many will come in my name and say, didn't I serve you? Didn't I cast out demons? Didn't I do all this in your name? He gonna say, flee from me, I do not know you. Because the gift is innate. The love, the relationship is a choice. You can't be fake, bro. You can go to church every Sunday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, church, choir, meeting, deacon, SS, whatever. You could be doing all that and it won't matter if your heart is impure. If you're not getting to the nitty gritty, you're spending all your time at church, but you're forsaking the assembly, the real assembly, the call into action, the calling of the body together. That is what an assembly is. It is the putting together of those who have of loose pieces. It's the bringing together of the puzzle. It's more than one building. It's a nation. It's a many. It's a million. It's a legacy. It is a bloodline of people. It is a calling of a masses. That is the assembly. Forsaking the assembly is when you keep walking past, seeing bullshit and not saying nothing. Not being a participant in the community that you live in because you ain't got time today. And I'm not saying put yourself in harm's way, but I'm saying shit, if the opportunity comes to see something, say something. Quit being, oh, you can't say nothing. Man, you got people dying. People's heart, God, Lord, organs are being harvested. You got people committing big crimes for little wins, and we let shit slide. And they got the nerve to talk about whatever else is going on governmental wise. Yeah, that shit is crazy, but day to day is crazy. The shit that I found out that's happening over here, crazy. I'm talking absolutely insane. Like I had to call somebody who can actually assist, put some things in order, because like this is actually crazy. Like this so crazy. I can't not say nothing because I'm at risk now. I'm at risk if I say something. I'm at risk if I don't. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. And that's the line. Do I say something? It may cost me. It already did, boo. It already did. The cost already been paid, though. That's the thing. Because he sent his only begotten son to pay that cost. So you can't be afraid of no losses when it comes to speaking the truth. I'd much rather lose my life proclaiming the love and of the Most High than to lose my life on a lie. Because think of, man, I see, man, y'all gonna see it. One of the short films that's on the channel, can't think of the name of it, but a young man, he was basically sent by his uncle to go start robbing because the uncle wanted to smoke. The mom had passed away. The uncle took control of the place. The boy needed, support, and the uncle was like, I need to smoke. So basically, you go out there, give me some money, make some money so I can smoke too. You come in with some new Jordans. You coming in here looking blessed. You feel me? Whether you got it or not, I want it. So go sacrifice yourself. Go steal, kill, rob, destroy to go give me what I need. what I need so I can whatever, excuse me. So he gave what he had, his last, like a dub, $20. He's like, man, you wearing Jordan, you blessed, but you only giving me $20. Could be a church too. The Lord said you need to spend $100 today. Did he though? Did he though? Did he though? Go give me that money, you know what I'm saying, if you want to stay. He give him his last. He take the 20, kick the boy out. The boy go end up rob. He go rob somebody, an old man. Then he go rob some other gangsters. Get to the house, get the money. The uncle open the door. Take the money, talking about, it's still not enough. It's still not enough. But he done robbed some gangsters in the same building as him. They finna be looking for him. He may not even finna make it through the night. He done robbed, steal, kill, all for a promise that never came. A promise to get into a door that was never meant for you. Instead of going to seek his own path and deciding to just leave it behind, trying to get back into some shit that don't fit. Now you done committed crimes and arson. Now you got death coming to your door and you can't even get in the door because he done got your ass locked outside and took your money. Now you broke and in danger. And you probably might not make it to the night. Not only because first you was just broke. First you had a little bit of money, but you had promise. Nigga took your promise, took your hope, and damn, they took your life. All because of what? Trying to appease and abide by some shit that don't fit no more. Trying to keep a hand that it was never meant to be on your shoulder in the first place. Trying to keep company of people who should never been to be able to overlook you or look after you. To keep living in our trauma because we're scared of our future. To keep living in the past because the future is too bright and it requires real sacrifice. It requires us to really speak up for our families. It requires us to really speak up for ourselves. It requires us to really shake the room. It requires for us to not just speak on the elephant in that motherfucker, but ride it. That is where we're at today. This is what 2026 is going to bring, at least here on Code.CTV. This is what I'm looking for in my creators. This is what I'm looking for in my shows. This is what I'm looking for in just the day-to-day of what it's purposely for. It's not to be sweet. It's not to be nice. It's to be real. It's to be a space to heal. And you can't heal when you hiding. So come out of hiding, say what you need to say, set your soul free so you can grow from where you at. If you're starting on level 0, then shit, coming from level 0, and that's okay. If you're coming from level 2, you coming from level 2. If you're coming from level 5, you coming from level 5. It don't matter because you ain't there until it's over because it's never done. There's always more work to be done. So it's not a me above you, but it's saying, damn, you too can make it too. Because if me, then for sure you. You know what I'm saying? The disciples was not perfect. And even in the end, after all the lessons and training, some still couldn't stand 10 toes. Please don't be like that. Because he ain't make it. He took himself out. Right? He didn't have to get vengeance. He took himself out because that guilt gonna kill you every time. That shame that not the world gives you, but the shame that you give yourself, that internal conviction that you have to live with, that shit you can't shake when you know you could do better. You'll be killing yourself to keep living a mediocre life and to keep trying to play small and to play sweet. I'm not saying be violent, but I am saying stop being so appeasing. This is not the time to appease. This is a time to reject the BS and stand for something. We're not appeasing. We're honoring ourselves. We're honoring the Most High. We're being in the glory that we have been called to be in with a smile on our face, unapologetically, with boldness. It's that time. And if you can't be in boldness yet, then just be in honor. You know, don't be speaking on the BS. Don't be a detriment to what we're doing. Don't be a detriment to yourself or your community or your family. You know what I'm saying? If anything else, not saying hold it alone, but reach out. Love yourself enough to ask for help. Love yourself enough to not stay alone. Love yourself enough to speak what you need to speak. You know, it's no joy in the shit. You gotta make it. You gotta make it. There's no out. There ain't no out. Ain't no suicides. Ain't no, you can do it and shit costs. It's an out. It's another trap. It's another lock. Okay, it's no escape. There is no escape. So stop trying to escape. Play the game. You only win this game when you realize it's already been played out. This is a simulation. You're just playing your part. Do what you're called to do. If you don't know what that is, pray about it. Spend time with yourself. Get to know yourself. Love yourself deeply so you can know what that is. Seek first the kingdom of God and all will be given to you. So whatever you don't know, you'll know. You don't have to know it all today, but you do need to make a decision. You don't have to know what tomorrow holds, but you need to know who you're going into tomorrow with. Period. I know I'm going to be on solid ground and Seki stand. You feel me? Especially in the time of war, when finicky can cost you your life. Not being on assignment can cost you everything, especially when it's before it's time. And I'm not leaving before it's my time. I'm not going before my time. I got too much on the line. Myself, my children, my legacy, what I'm doing is bigger than me. It's for me, but it's bigger than me. It's for you. It's bigger than you too. Everything that you do today is building for tomorrow, and it matters because tomorrow will come. It's what it's going to be in tomorrow when it gets here. So we build today. So no more delays. Take your time. Speak your piece. Go for your goals. Train, like, do it like everybody's watching, because they are. But my thing is dying. I may not make it to 3, but I love y'all. This is a good trial. Y'all know this. Peace, love, and chicken grease. You feel me? Get your girl, Mickey Alchemy. You know I got the juice. Always keep your cup with me because I'm going to keep it full, all right? Let me get out of here. See y'all tomorrow. And I'll let y'all get back to y'all scheduled programming right here on Kodak CTV. It's been a blessing. Peace.